Hello everyone, hope you all are fine. I'm here to discuss a very important topic with you, that is cell membrane. Cell membrane, as you very well know, also called as a cytoplasmic membrane. And plasma membrane. So guys, first of all, the components or structure of cell membrane. It consists of mainly lipids, proteins, and carbohydrate. What do you think? What is the major component from all these three? So lipid constitute about 40% of the cell membrane. Proteins, which are the major component, constitute 55%, and carbohydrate are the minor ones, so 5%. They are the major components. So major component is proteins. So the main thing is why we need cell membrane. What is the function of the cell membrane? As you all know, cell membrane, it's a lipid bilayer, as we discussed. It helps in the controlling of substance, controlling the movement of substance. So first function, it helps in controlling the movement of substances. That's why it called as a selectively permeable to ions and organic molecules. So in addition, it also helps in the cell adhesion, ion conductivity, and cell signaling. So these are very important function which is played by the cell membrane. Now we are going to discuss a very important structure of cell membrane, and we are discussing it in detail. So first of all, we have a lipid. Lipids are divided into three major parts. First of all, phospholipid. Then comes your glycolipid, and then cholesterol. With the exam point, with the view of so what do you think, why they are different? There is one phospholipid, glycolipid, and cholesterol. The difference is their combination. This is made up of lipid plus phosphate. This is made up of lipid plus carbohydrate. So this is the major difference between phospholipid and glycolipid. So now first of all we will discuss about the phospholipid. Phospholipid is the major most abundant type of. First of all we are discussing about the phospholipid. So don't be confused. You have this thing, most abundant type of lipid is phospholipid. So yeah, first is now phospholipid component. We are discussing the components of phospholipids which are present in the cell membrane. We have phosphatidylcholine, what is phosphatidylcholine? It is basically a lecithin. As you all know, it is a very major, very important component which is present in the lung alveoli. So it acts as a surfactant, major surfactant in lung alveoli, lecithin, that is phosphatidylcholine in lungs. Second we have sphingomyelin. Third we have phosphatidylserine. Fourth we have phosphatidyl. We have discussed, I told you sphingomyelin, phosphatidylserine. Then fourth we have phosphatidyl inositol. And fifth is cardiolipin. And cardiolipin is very abundantly expressed in the heart. It is expressed in heart. It is also present in heart and it's a major component. So as you know, we discussed phospholipid. Now second one is glycolipid. And like phospholipid is also made up of the 5 different components. Like I told you, it's phosphatidylcholine, phosphatidylserine, inositol, cardiolipin, and sphingomyelin. Likewise, glycolipid is also made up of some components, and this glycolipid is most abundantly seen in the CNS and GIT. So yeah, glycolipid consists of gangliosides and cerebrocytes. If we talk about ganglioside, it's a very it's subtype of gangliosides in GIT, and it acts as a receptor for the cholera toxin. When we are infected with any infection. So yeah, next we will discuss we done glycolipid, now cholesterol. So cholesterol is also one of the lipid component. For extra information, I'll tell you that it is also called as a precursor for a vitamin D. So yeah. So from all these things, you can understand that cell membrane, it consists of a lipid components, lipid bilayer, cholesterol, and the phospholipids. And basically, what they do, phospholipids maintain the fluidity at the room temperature. And then we have proteins, and that proteins are integral protein and peripheral protein. Peripheral protein, it attached to the outer side of the cell membrane, and integral, it will attach to the across to the membrane. So this all we discussed. Cell membranes are involved in variety of cellular processes that I had told you in the functions, that is your cell adhesion, ion conductivity, cell signaling. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much.